Hi, I'm Greg Milliken, and this is a theory and life experience. So let's get started. Think about how environment impacts our life. Bronfenbrenner's ecological theory, PI perspective, and the biopsychosocial model are theories that, of course, explain how our environment impacts our life. Each theory is very unique, and it can help one gain a great understanding of how our social factors are going to affect our life experience. Bronfenbrenner's ecological theory. Well, that would be the person at the center. Okay, you have the microsystem, the mesosystem, the exosystem, the macrosystem, and the chronosystem. Let's talk about them real quick here. The microsystem is immediate environment, family, friends, etc. The mesosystem is the influences of the microsystem. So it goes back to those influences of the microsystem. Now the exosystem is society, government, taxes, hello, and indirect influences that often can be detrimental or beneficial to our environmental experience. The macrosystem is our culture and socioeconomic status. Now, of course, socioeconomic would be how much money we make, how we're able to adapt to our environment, etc. Now, the chronosystem affects our age. So the older we get or the younger we are, those are intermittent to affecting what is going on with our environment. So it's very important to realize that as you're going through these phases of the chronosystem. The PI perspective is the person in environment. So that person is connected to the environment. They have to have a biological survival ability that's connected to their social needs. Let's say how much food they can get, or how they're doing with their neighbors or their community, that kind of thing. Adaptation is going to be huge in that, and it's going to help you with environmental demands. Now, the biopsychosocial model is the environment, genetics, and social function, disease, and mental health that are all collective and will hugely affect a person. So, the environmental impacts of life, Bronfenbrenner's ecological approach to juvenile onset diabetes. That's when you get diabetes when you're very young as a juvenile. That is affected by the micro level. The individual finds out, like I was when I was 8, and they gave me an orange and a syringe and said, you're going to do this for the rest of your life. I had to adapt. So the microsystem and the mesosystem are connected together. So remember, the mesosystem affects the microsystem. So let's look at the meso level. The body's affected by the environment, the microsystem and the chronosystem. So as I've aged with diabetes, it gets tougher and tougher, unfortunately. That's part of the chronosystem. Now the macro level, illness is independent of the environment, but is still affected by it. That's the exosystem. So let's look at the PI perspective. That's the juvenile onset diabetes, this young person that gets diabetes that is from an autoimmune disease, not from eating bad and this and that, as many people thought. But let's look at the micro level. The disease is accepted. I'm a child, my parents accept it, my doctors accept it, I've got it. Now let's look at the meso level. The external resources are considered. That's huge because we have to consider those external resources. Now, the macro level, adaptation to meet environmental demands, meaning I need to take insulin, I need to measure my food, I need to know what's demanded of me from my environment. So I have to adapt to that. If I'm exercising, sleeping, it's important to be able to understand that. So now as we go on to the other theory of the biopsychosocial model of juvenile onset diabetes, we're again affected by the micro level. All aspects of the disease are again considered. The meso level, healthcare team is formed and that considers medical and mental and environmental care. And the macro level, lifestyle changes are integrated within community support, such as volunteering with American Diabetes, those kinds of things, exercising, hooking up with nutritionists, having friends and family that support your disease in your environment. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.